Sri Lanka is an island nation off the southern tip of the Indian subcontinent. Approximately 25,000 square miles in size, Sri Lanka has a population of 18 million people. In 1972, Jacob and Anna Greta started a children's home called Fridsro. Through the years, the organization has grown into many different projects aimed at helping children and adults in need. Jacob and Anna Greta's son, Jake, and his wife Julie are now responsible for the work.
One of the areas that Fridsro is very heavily involved in is the aspect of medical care. We have several different areas in which we're involved. The primary area is here at Fridsro, in which Fridsro has become a resource to the community and the country itself, offering training in several different areas, primarily to the disabled community and to others, even government workers as well. We currently offer services in physiotherapy, speech therapy, dental, general practice. We hope in the future to add general health awareness and education, as well as a visual optician.
Fridsro Hospital was started in 1982 and has since been an important part of the health system in the villages of the area. The priorities of the hospital have changed over the years, and today the main focus is on children's clinics, rehabilitation and training.
Another area that Fridsro is really growing with as the Lord opens the doors is the area of mobile medical clinics. There are many areas in the country that are very remote and do not have adequate medical coverage. And so as we identify these remote areas, we're able to take the medical team with us, the doctors, the dentists, the physiotherapists, to minister to these needy people. And our goal, as God provides and opens the doors, is to identify these remote areas and then visit them on a regular, consistent basis, partnering with the local organizations that exist to help us meet these needs so that the people are seen on a regular basis and have adequate medical coverage.
Here at Fridsro, we also have a children's home. And we take in children who are either orphaned or victims of war, victims of abuse, or victims of poverty. And we try and help these children. We take them into our home and we keep them and educate them, give them a high standard of education, or we give them a training that they can do so that later in life they can support themselves and their families.
Fridsro Children's Home has for 32 years been the main focus of the work. Currently, 75 children live in the home. Over 200 children have grown up and gone out to live as equal and positive members of society. One of the programs Fridsro runs is a preschool for the children in the home, as well as from the villages close by. New areas of need are constantly being realized, and Fridsro tries to develop programs and support that will meet these needs. For over 3 decades, the mission of Fridsro has been, and will continue to be, to bring hope to the children of Sri Lanka. In 1994, Fridsro started working together with the Social Services Department to address the problems and challenges faced by the people with disabilities in Sri Lanka. The concept of community-based rehabilitation was started, and over the years, Fridsro has developed into an authority in this field. The program is based on teaching, awareness, and help to self-help programs that empower the people with disabilities, their families, and immediate community members to bring about total development. The program is cost-effective and sustainable. Fridsro has a good partnership relationship with the authorities, and the government uses Fridsro in a teaching capacity for the national CBR program. Ratnapriya has received this type of help in his own home and community.
When we are look at this, our people with disabilities in this society, we can categorize in 2 ways. One, they are very poor and they don't have a proper world, they are lost in the world, and they are the marginalized group in the society, powerless. But in other hand, we can see within this period, they have a tremendous skills, strength and courage to come out from their captivities. So Fridsro is one directly working with people with disabilities and their families to encourage them and empower them, training them and lifting up them to come forward and take equal opportunities and enjoy the benefits of equal right in this society.
For each village or community, a specific program is developed based on the needs faced by the people. 1 or 2 volunteers are trained and use the WHO handbook on village-level rehabilitation. Fridsro has been part of training thousands of such volunteers. Fridsro also facilitates meetings of these combined groups at regular intervals. At these meetings, they also receive training through workshops in marketing, finances, and bookkeeping, as well as leadership and learning how to network. The aim is to empower them to help each other and excel in the marketplace. A practical example of direct intervention is when volunteers from Fridsro, social service personnel, and people with disabilities come together to provide a house for this disabled father and his family.
This is Mr. Premaratna and his wife Kanti and 2 sons. They live in this house. It's a very dark, it's a mud house. This area is a very rainy area, close to Nuvareli and very cold, and all the time you can see the meats. So when I came here, these people are standing in one corner because of the pouring this water, the rain. So actually no chair or no bed to sit even. So very little kitchen there. That day I came and I asked what you had got this morning breakfast. They said no. Even yesterday yesterday night we didn't have any dinner or something. So they are very poor family. Only income is they have a milk cow. So that day when I came here, the cow also inside because of the too much of raining. So I advise and I talk to them and how can come out from these difficult situations. So this Premarat and Kanti, I observed they had some possibility and the courage. Then I talked to them and I told them, can you start to build little house? They said yes, but we don't have any money. Then we thought he decided to help some form to build at least 1 room. So this is the result. Today it is happening.
You're aware that on December 26th, Sri Lanka was hit with an enormous tidal wave. On December 27th, we met as a team, decided what our plan of action was, and on December 28th, we were out assessing the island in several different groups, taking with us medical supplies, baby formula, blankets, and other immediate need supplies. Over the last several months, we've had the opportunity to provide vegetables and proteins in conjunction with the World Food Programme's plan for providing rice and dal and sugar to 20 different camps across this district, as well as communities and villages, totaling tens of thousands of people. And it's been a tremendous opportunity to establish a relationship with the community and to help provide for their daily needs till they get back on their feet.
After the tsunami hit, there were of course a lot of families in need, a lot of people displaced, children with no families. We decided to focus on one community, so we're helping 100 children here in this community. And we come out every Saturday and we do a children's program for them. And the program is focused on building self-esteem. Not only are they victims of the tsunami, but they're also children affected by the ongoing civil war. And of course this area, they have no homes, there's very little food, so they're victims of poverty as well. So we come in each Saturday, we give them milk and cookies to start the program, we give them a short lesson, something that's educational, and we give them a meal. We do also craft activities with them. We did find out last time when we were here the kids weren't concentrating, and I asked them, how many of you have had breakfast this morning? And almost all of them hadn't. So of course we stopped, we fed them, and then we continued with our activities. So these children are really at risk, and they're at a great disadvantage. Our first lesson that we did was on what's your favorite flower, and they asked our teachers, what is a flower? So we have an incredible opportunity here to reach out to these kids and to help them, and just to give them a life as a child, help them to have a little bit of a childhood in the middle of this war and in this unrest. So our staff were dedicated to help these kids, to give them some fun, to feed them, and just help them have a little bit brighter life. That's what we're doing today. Today we're here at the site of one of our new after-school training centers, and we're building these centers for children to come after school. They have nowhere to go after school, and since they don't have homes, they can't go back to their tents. They have nowhere to have after-school classes or to meet together for any sort of social activities. So we're building one today. We're just laying the first stone, so we're really excited, and we intend to help the kids, give them after-school classes here, and be a blessing to this community.
For many years, Fridsro has been part of bringing hope and peace to the people of Sri Lanka.